These are the key essentials that any fan of rhythm and blues must have in their collection at all times.
R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 important albums in R&B.
I've made plans to be with you.
For this list, we'll be exclusively focusing on albums that are completely identifiable in the R&B genre and not those with a major pop influence, such as Michael Jackson's classic Thriller album. Number 10, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill. Being the lead female vocalist for the critically acclaimed hip-hop group The Fugees may have gained her fame, but none were able to predict her ability to come into her own upon her own debut masterpiece. Lauryn Hill attributes her pregnancy at the time to have been her ultimate muse for the album, as it, among other themes, were illustrated within her lyrics. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is heralded for masterfully blending R&B with hip-hop, soul, and even reggae, demonstrating Hill's versatile musical talent. Number 9, 2, Boys to Men.
Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candlelight.
If you or anyone you knew got married in the 1990s, chances are you've heard this from start to finish more than once. The Boys Turned Men from Philly hooked their fan base with their Motown Records debut. However, it wasn't until this sophomore effort that the band hit international success.
I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I will not let go till you tell me to.
2 took the music world by storm with record-breaking singles such as I'll Make Love to You, On Bended Knee, and thanks to the record, they became only the 3rd artist after Elvis Presley and the Beatles to replace themselves at number 1 on the top of the Billboard chart. Number 8, My Life, Mary J. Blige. There are plenty of artists that can sing a soulful song, but there are only a select few that exhibit the ability to evoke authentic pain and emotion with their voices. The overarching theme in My Life dealt with clinical depression and heartbreak, both issues that Mary J. Blige admitted to be battling during the time of recording. The conception of the sophomore album not only provided a coping mechanism for her condition, but ended up being Blige's breakthrough to megastardom following the success of her debut album, What's the 411? Number 7, CrazySexyCool, TLC. You'd be hard-pressed to find an American female group anywhere near as influential in R&B than this CrazySexyCool trio. With their 2nd studio album, TLC quickly rose to superstar status thanks to their worldwide hit singles such as Waterfalls and Creep. Due to rapper Lisa Left Eye Lopez's rehab confinement, her inclusion in CrazySexyCool was cut significantly compared to how much she appeared on their debut album, which may or may not have attributed to the group finding smoother soulful sound here. CrazySexyCool also went on to be awarded diamond status and became the best-selling album by an American girl group. Number 6, Control, Janet Jackson. This pop diva's record not only broke her into the mainstream R&B genre, but solidified the severed ties with her old management while she took control of her own business affairs. Despite the Jackson family's heavy influence in the music world, Janet Jackson hadn't yet received critical and worldwide success until her third studio album. Apart from establishing herself as an independent artist, Control was praised for focusing on issues related to breaking free, love, and sexual responsibility with her acclaimed single, Let's Wait a While.
Let's wait a while. Before it's too late, let's wait a while.
I never meant to call you Isabel.
Number 5. Purple Rain, Prince and the Revolution.
I never meant to call you.
When one speaks on revolutionizing the music world, one doesn't leave out this influential artist. Prince may have single-handedly redefined the R&B genre with his 6th studio album, as it is acclaimed for setting the precedence of hits to follow in the decade. Unlike the musician's previous bodies of work, Purple Rain featured the accompaniment of his band, The Revolution, and featured a number of live recordings from a benefit concert for the Minnesota Dance Theater. The experimental sound of the album resonated with fans all over the world, and arguably pushed Prince into legendary status, as well as serving as the soundtrack for the film of the same name. Number 4. I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You, Aretha Franklin.
What you want, baby, I got.
It would be a crime not to give this monumental artist her respect, and respect Miss Franklin got with this, her 11th studio album.
A little respect when you come home. Just a little bit, hey, baby, just a little bit.
Many attribute Aretha Franklin's delayed success due to her lack of representation on her previous label. However, after joining Atlantic Records, the soulful artist was finally able to come into her own. Aretha's strong vocals set forth female empowering anthems that would outlast generations and gained her the title of the Queen of Soul.
You understand why I feel good is his name. Oh, yeah.
Number 3. I'm Still in Love with You, Al Green.
Now that you're here with me, I want to keep you free.
This artist made the 70s a great time to be in love. Coming off the success of his last album, Let's Stay Together, Al Green pioneered the subgenre of smooth R&B with his 5th studio effort, and may have also became one of the genre's first sex symbols. The world found it hard to resist Green's silky and soulful vocals over romantic singles such as Love and Happiness, Look What You Done For Me, and his title track, I'm Still in Love with You. While being often imitated but never duplicated, Green has certainly gone down in music history as the last of the great soul singers. Number 2. Songs in the Key of Life, Stevie Wonder.
As around the sun, the earth knows she's revolving.
There are some artists that fade into obscurity after releasing a defining body of work, and then there are some that continue the craft for decades to come.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
17 albums into his career and established as one of the genre's most multi-talented musicians, Stevie Wonder very nearly decided to retire while at the peak of his career. Instead, Wonder released his masterpiece. Songs in the Key of Life is most likely your favorite R&B artist's favorite R&B album, and gave fans the most intimate look into Stevie's childhood, love life, and personal views on social issues.
Did you know you loved by somebody? Oh,
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Your love is a man in a million.
If I ain't got it, you,
sugar, babe. I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.
All the world, we won't stop. So Mariah, take us higher.
This is no ordinary love. I hope you can accept the fact that I'm man enough to tell you this. And hopefully you'll give me another chance. Hang in there, baby.
Number 1. What's Going On? Marvin Gaye.
Mother,
Singing is a talent, but getting a whole generation to open their minds and hearts takes a true gift. Inspired by the horrific events his brother described to him of the Vietnam War, Marvin Gaye took to the studio to record his most socially conscious album ever. What's Going On marked the switch in the Motown artist's outlook on music, as he now sought to use it as a vessel to publicize his message. Awakening people to the ills that were occurring around the world not only brought Gaye to critical success, but carried his words to prominent political and social circles.
Yeah, make me wanna holler the way they do my life.
So, do you agree with our list? What R&B album do you think is the most important? For more rhythmic top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I've been thinking about forever.